Hello, beautiful sisters. Suzanne here. So, this is day one of our dance challenge, our sensual nature dance celebration. And I'm so honored and delighted that you have found your way to our sacred group and you're here. So, what I want to share today is what I have been learning from my first dance. I've been dancing with these beautiful purple flowers, columbine flowers. And I chose this little place in my garden, first of all, because it's easy, it's accessible, and exactly this spot because this is the wild spot. This is the place that haven't been how do you say that? It hasn't been cleared as much. So, and it's because it's my corner of the garden. So it's my duty to do this corner. And my husband, he's more like he wants straight lines, right? And I like the wild. And so this has just been going like crazy, right? Really. And I just love it. I love it right now because it's so abundant with colors of purple, yellow, and different grass, and there are bumblebees going bzzz. So it really attracted my sensuality. So I wanted to honor the flowers and the wildness with the dance. And it was interesting to see, first of all, what was happening inside me as I was tuning in. First of all, I felt a little resistant going out here because neighbors might look from a window somewhere. But then I just let it go. And then I began to sway softly. And I got more and more into the movements. And while I was watching the flowers, the purple flowers, and I was seeing this bumblebee going crazy in like ecstatic feeling of nectar and life force. And I was just like, yeah, that's how I feel when I dance. That is that life force running through me, that passion, that sensuality. Like the flowers, they just exude this sensuality and this scent and this beauty, so that the bumblebee just wants to go in, right? Wants to go in all these beautiful little places and get all this nectar. And of course it's food for the bumblebee. And I just really connected with that feeling of life wanting to create life. And that is how I also feel when I dance with nature, in nature. It's like I become fertile, I become magnetic, I become maybe not becoming, but I just am. I just am that flow of life. And when I feel that flow of life, it feels natural to move in smooth movements, like the flowers softly in the wind. So that was my little share today. I hope that you have the courage and the inspiration to go out into nature. And I just want to address this, that I have been speaking with some of you about this challenge of going out. And I acknowledge that because we don't all have a garden. So it's not easy for everyone to access nature. You can live in the city, you can be a mom, there can be a lot of stuff that is challenging us. People may be watching, a lot of old fear can come up, a lot of stories from our bones. But still I encourage you to find ways, like little tiny steps, so that the river can begin to flow. That sensual nature within you can begin to flow. So if you don't have like a garden, maybe you have one flower inside your house and dance with that. Or maybe just opening the window and let the air come in and dance with the air. Or maybe even in the shower, connect with the water element and dance with that. So finding ways to reclaim our right to dance freely and wildly. See you, sisters.